Hey guys, it's the Mighty Penguin, and welcome to my first Let's Play of DCS on this channel. And you can tell by the massive amounts of lag that I am indeed using fraps to record this. Let's just bring up our kill feed there. So I'm going to talk for a minute or two about what DCS is and how awesome it is. If you just want to see some action, I'll put the time in the description of the video where you can go to see just the action of everything. But first, for everybody else, this is DCS. It's Digital Combat Simulator. This is the SU-27 flanker. It is what I fly normally. As you can see, it's pretty neat. I can't go into third person and look at it because we are on the 104th Phoenix server and they don't allow third person because they're all about that realism. So DCS is basically a game about fighter planes, although they do have the combined arms module that lets you fly, lets you drive around ground units and stuff, and that's how we have GCI. My head, you can see moving. That's because I have track IR. It's really great. But DCS, yes, that's what we're talking about. This is an amazing game. You can see all these buttons and switches. Unfortunately, the flanker that I'm currently flying, you cannot press any of these. Sad face. Although, if you fly the A10C, literally every single button in the cockpit is pressable, which is pretty dang cool. DCS is free, although the catch is that when you get it free, you only get the SU-25T, which is a SEED, suppression of enemy air defenses aircraft, that is pretty slow, but does have air-to-air capabilities, but it's pretty pointless to try and use them, and a P-51 without guns. Those are the two planes that come with the game free. In my SU-27, I paid like 15 or 20 bucks, I think, for the Flaming Cliffs 3 module. I'm not sure if it was on sale or not, but yeah, I bought it, and that gets you a whole bunch of planes, but none of them have the cockpits. I also have P-51, which is full clickable cockpit most of the way, and the A-10, which is totally full clickable. I believe they call that full fidelity. So yeah, sitting in front of me, I'm looking around at it as to motion to it, but you can't see that, can you? All you see is my track IR moving. I have sitting in front of me an X-55 Rhino HOTAS, hands-on throttle and stick. And I've been criticized on the 104th for having this, but it's way better than the X-52 that I had, and I don't have $550 to drop on a Warthog, Warthog HOTAS. I also have my track IR, as you can see, so I can look around in the real world, and it translates into the game. So that's all. I was gonna do this video in an Eagle, but I realized that the F-15, I am not very good at it, and I thought maybe I could do a video on learning that, but I thought for a first video on DCS, I don't think you want to see me getting blown up a million times by this plane here, the flanker. A little background on me of playing this game. I started out flying the F-15, the Eagle, because it was cool and America and all that, but I realized very quickly that the Sukhoi here is superior in many ways, and I'm not very good at flying the F-15, so there's that. Maybe at some point I'll post a video of me trying to fly the F-15 and just getting blown up over and over by SU-27s. But right now we're just going to do a casual Let's Play of this Sukhoi here. So, for those of you that stuck around, let's get into it. Gonna close my canopy. Nice. You'll notice the mirrors there are flipped up, and that is because they kill my FPS when they're down, and I already have low enough FPS from running fraps. So, bring up the electronics. That does nice things. We're in navigation mode. You can hear my RWR down there. And the bra calls. Oh no, I should probably turn down the AWACS, shouldn't I? No, I'll leave it on. So now we're gonna bring up the rearming refueling menu. I'm not sure what we're allowed on this mission, ERs and Rs. So I think I'll just take 6 R-73s because these things are amazing. And then do my usual thing, which is take a bajillion pounds of chaff, because I never use flares. Nobody ever fires Sidewinders at me. Should probably have a little bit more than that, though. There we go. So we tell them okay, and they're gonna, hopefully, yeah, they said copy. So they're gonna fill up my plane with all the stuff that I asked for. You can see right now I have 96 flares, 96 chaff. That's those green bars right there, and it just fixed itself because they're doing stuff to my plane. I already have all the fuel I need, so they're not gonna do anything about that. You can see I moved my joystick here since the plane's not started. It does not work very well, but you know, it's okay. Sorry, I had to adjust myself there. You can see here, this is my weapons panel. It's showing that I'm getting loaded up with weapons. That's good. The crew says rearming complete. So we're going to start the engines. I have those bound to a button on my buttons on my joystick. We'll wait for this guy to go so I can let you hear the buttons. I don't know if you heard that or not, but you can hear the APU spooling up, and that's going to start the engines. Oh, there's a friendly Sukhoi. Hey, buddy. Let's flash our lights at him to signify hello. Nice. Alright, so now I gotta check my map and see how to get to the gosh darn runway, because you gotta get to the runway to take off. Alright, so I gotta make a left and then a left. I'm actually pretty close today. So we'll taxi down to the runway, and then we'll take off and head up into the mountains. This is a great place for Sukhois to hide around, you know. Left Alt Q enables nose wheel steering, so we can, you know, steer. Let's throttle up the engines and get onto the runway. So I'm just gonna jump cut this to the takeoff, so I'll see you in a few seconds. Alright, we're back again. We're on the runway and we're gonna take off. Look at this guy. He's either gonna pull up beside us or he's just gonna go. Let's see which one it is. He's pulled up beside me, so I guess he's gonna wait for me. Alright, so we're gonna give it full power until we hit afterburners, and then once afterburner kicks on, we're gonna turn it off. See those lights there? That's my afterburner. Is he following us? Yes, he is. Yeah, I keep the afterburners off because this plane can't carry. This plane cannot carry fuel tanks, which makes it very hard to have enough fuel as it is. So running the afterburner. Oh, there's some lag. So running the afterburner, it really kills my fuel. Gear up. That guy's right on me. That's nice. What heading are we on here? We're headed a bit southy ways, so we're gonna have to turn in a couple seconds. I hope this guy doesn't stay on me for too long. So switch to beyond visual range mode. See, it's our screen down here is already tallying the friendlies that are around. We're gonna zoom that out a little bit. You can see our AWACS there's really big in the center. Ooh, that looks like an enemy behind us. We gotta go deal with that, shouldn't we? So the basic principle and strategy for MiG pilots is to keep your radar off as much as possible so the F-15s don't know you're coming. So just so you know, I am in blue TeamSpeak, but I have it all muted so that that's not covering up my voice for you guys. So we're turning over here to where the enemies is. We're gonna roll out and we're gonna trim our plane because oh, I just deployed some chaff, but that's okay. I have 100 and something of it. Trim our plane out. So one of the great things about the Sukhoi. First, let's. One of the great things about the Sukhoi is that you have this, the EO, and what this does is it lets you scan for enemy aircraft without turning on your radar. Thus, they do not see you on their RWR, radar warning receiver, because you know it's in the name, radar. So I can just fly around like this and if I do it right, they won't know I'm here. Now, I am going to flash my radar on just to see what's going on, which isn't much. So we're just going to fly this way for a bit, even cut off the EO, just in case somebody around has heat seek warnings. But this down here is our RWR. It may seem a little bit basic, but, you know, it's not the screen up there, by the way. It's the little thing in the corner down there. It may not seem very advanced, but it's useful. Like you can see, I know all these things, but you guys don't, and it's really hard to explain them. So, that light all the way on the left there, at the bottom, means that there's an aircraft radar on us. And the dot up at the top is his direction, and that's basically all you guys need to know. So, to be really sneaky, you just keep everything off and follow somebody around using the RWR down there. Although sometimes it picks up friendlies, and that's annoying. So, somewhere in front of me, there's an enemy aircraft. We're going to try and find him. He's actually pretty high up, it looks like. A little bit higher than me, at least. Yeah, look, there he is. That little dash right there, that was him. It's gone. No, it's still there. I thought it went away, but it's still there. Alright, so we have somebody locked up. We can flash the radar on very quickly, so we can see if he's friendly or not. I'll explain this all later, maybe in a tutorial video, but we can see that he is definitely enemy. So, this guy is much higher than us. He's at 9,000, as you can see from the little numbers up there, and he's flying away from us at a speed far higher than ours. So we're not going to catch him, so we're just going to leave him be. There is, however, I can tell from my little screen down there, somebody over here flying low. So we're going to go and we're going to see what we can do about him. I may explain this all someday in a tutorial video, but for now I think I'll just keep the magic of how I know these things hidden. So, we're just going to fly towards this guy. What's our radar saying? It's just picking up people behind us to the left, which are all friendly. However, there are people behind us to the right, which are enemies, so I'll probably go hunt them down, but I don't want to leave the mountains because I'm in a Sukhoi. Oh, I saw something. No, I didn't. Never mind. Ignore me. Okay, so we're not even at near bulls yet. Whoa, we're getting locked up. Aircraft radar behind us. So we're going to use the Sukhoi's outstanding maneuverability to spin around and try and get a fix on this guy that's locking us up with his radar. I was going to turn around anyway, but I guess now I actually have a reason to. So he'll be down here somewhere. I don't know exactly where. I'm just scanning around for him, sort of. My radar is on now. See, I've got friendlies popping up all over the place on the radar. Not sure where this guy's at. Gonna turn my radar off, because the thing about the Sukhoi is you never want to keep your radar on for too long, because someone will pick you up and they'll hunt you down. I'm picking up aircraft radar, front right, strong signal. That is friendly. Hey, look, enemy, pop up. He's over here. Now, it may not look it, but the Sukhoi is incredibly maneuverable. This is the most maneuverable plane in the game that is of any use to anybody. So that guy is below us, so we're going to have to angle our radar down here a little bit. Sorry, not radar, EO. And we're going to try and find this guy. Actually, this is very disconcerting. I cannot find him. Yeah, except he's showing up on my RWR, which is Not good for me. Oh, there he is. See him? Yeah, that's him. Oh no, that's his buddy. He's flying away from us. We don't need him. We need him. So, this is scary. I can't find this guy. Looks like he's about my altitude, actually. Yeah, he's about my altitude, so I shouldn't be having so much trouble finding him. This may end very badly for me, guys. He's dropped off the radar screen. Not radar screen. I don't even know what that screen's called. That's how unimportant the names of things are sometimes in this game. This is no bueno. Another contact there. That's a friendly. Yes, friendly. Alright, I'm gonna jump to when something interesting happens, because otherwise it'll just be me flying around for a while. So I'll see you guys whenever something happens. Alright guys, so we've found a contact. He's over there. Is that a friendly or not? That's a friendly. Never mind. Oh. 402. Damn it. Okay, guys. So, what just happened? Let's assess. What happened was, for some reason, either my internet, let's check my ping, 64, nope. So, for some reason, my computer failed to be good at its job, and so I have ended up a burning wreck in the mountains. Yeah. This is the stuff I deal with every day. Alrighty, everybody, I'm back. So, I know you don't want to see me take off again, so cue the takeoff montage. Canopy. Beepy stuff. Yes. Yes, my pretties. Weapons. Murderous, murderous weapons. It's alive! I have to edit this. Magical switch that makes me move. Boop. Switch that kills fighter pilots. Boop. Nah, let's not do that. We can move. We made it. Alrighty, let's go, boys. Woo! Screw it. Full afterburner. Make the vroom vrooms go. Oh, Jesus. Gear up. Maybe a little bit less vroom vroom. There we go. That's where we want it. Trim. 402 Magic pop-up group 039470 at 13,000 knots. And here, I'll show you guys the button that kills fighter pilots. Hang on. So what happens is this this beautiful Sukhoi here is extremely maneuverable, but this is full back on the joystick. This is not full maneuverability in this aircraft. So that is because the designers of this aircraft, knowing how amazingly maneuverable it was, decided to lock away the full maneuverability of it underneath something called the ACS. I don't remember what that stands for, I just know that's what it's called. So, if we were to gain some speed, please, if we turn that switch off, there will be nothing in between us and the full maneuverability of this here aircraft. So, what's going to happen is I'm going to turn that switch off and my nose is going to try and dip, so I have to pull up to correct that. Okay, not like that. That is wrong. So now, we have the full maneuverability of the aircraft, and it is extremely unstable when you have it like this. So, one thing you can do when you're off like this, if you're in front of somebody and they're right behind you, you can do something called Pugachev's Cobra. It's a Russian thing, and basically this is what Maverick did in Top Gun when he said he'll hit the brakes and they'll fly right past him. So you just pull back on the stick and the dang thing just stops. See, look at that. My plane's even telling me I'm going too high. And we've completed the maneuver at less than half, almost closer to a quarter of the speed we started at. And so we're going to reconnect that, turn back that switch so that we don't die. But that right there is Pugachev's Cobra, executed extremely poorly by me. And that's what Maverick did. So, yeah. Now you know. If anyone ever makes a reference to that, you can just tell them. Shoot. Please. Please, please, please. So that's what Maverick did. If anybody ever makes a reference to that, you can go ahead and tell them that is called Pugachev's Cobra. And I got that information from the Mighty Penguin playing DCS. You know, send him a link to my channel, all that good stuff. Spread the love, you know. So, we're gonna spin around and try and kill some folks. Next time, let me know if you want me to try and include, if you want me to make any changes, like you want me to include the TeamSpeak, or you want me to turn off the AWACS so we can't hear that guy blabbing over me all the time. But this is my first DCS video, so, I mean, this is basically a test for all of us. So, we are going to go and hunt those big sadness and death things down there. We're gonna go rape them. Yeah. So, all the people to my sides are friendlies. So let's go. If there's anything you guys want me to talk about in the next episode, hit me up in the comments down below. Since barely anybody will watch these videos, I will probably respond to every single comment in the description. Yeah, so let's skip to when something interesting happens. Cue the jump cut. Whoosh! Don't you just wish your RWR could IFF? Wouldn't that make everything so much nicer? Alright, so it looks like there's somebody going low and slow directly in front of us, so we're going to see if we can pick them up with our heat seeker vision. In case you care, it's that big lump thing on the front of our canopy there. So this guy would seem to be, I can't even frickin' tell, lower than us by a good bit. He's probably shielding in the mountains, so we're probably not going to be able to pick him up because he's so low. But we'll look anyway. So he'll be below us, and he'll hopefully not be jamming. Well, actually, it doesn't matter because I'm using Heatseek. One thing that's really terrible about the Sukhoi is how it responds to jamming. If you have your radar up and there's a jammer, you can't detect anything else on the screen. except for jammers. And that's just a big fuzzy line on your screen. And you can follow that jammer until a point where you get close enough that you punch through the jammer. But by that point, the F-15 that it probably is, it has probably already fired an AMRAAM at you and killed you. Yeah. Which, that is why Su-27 pilots do not bring ECM jammers, because it screws with everybody in the vicinity's radar, and they can't see shit. Alright, so let's see. This guy's going to be below me here. Shouldn't be too much. I'm pretty sure anyone below me I'm not going to be able to pick up because they'll be in the mountains, but I will most certainly try. Hey, contact! Alright, that is an enemy. So, we're going to try and hunt this guy down here. We're not locking him with radar, so he should have no idea, in theory, that we're here. We've lost him. He's ducking in and out of the mountains. We're going to lose him from time to time. We're going to lose this guy several times, halfway because he's notching us, and halfway is because he's in the mountains here. How's my RWR looking? Radar contact direct front. Hey, look at that. That'd be why right there. Ah, it's disappeared. He's behind that mountain, isn't he? Well, we'll find out in a couple seconds. Lag. This is why you buy good computers, kids. Uh-oh. Please don't kill me, game. I pray to the DCS gods that you let me live. I really want to kill something. I don't want this entire video to go on without me killing anything. Okay, I'm alive. Surprisingly. See those burning wrecks down there? Those are other planes. So we're most certainly in territory where we could be killed at any moment. So we're gonna turn off the EO again. This lag that you're seeing right here, this 5 frames per second, this is why you should invest in a good computer and not be cheap. Because you end up like this, with somebody locking you up and you not being able to do shit about it because your computer is lagging. See, I can't do shit about that lock that's on me right now because my computer's lagging out. Please. Please, computer. I beg of you. It's radar lock from contact direct front. So we're going to try and break that contact by hiding behind the mountain here. And yes, I did mean to do that. I'm not an idiot. Although I am probably going to crash now. Yep, I'm dead. Well, it's nice knowing you. Eject. And did we survive? Let's find out. Could we have survived that? Where'd my plane go? There's the guy who was hunting me right there. I really do apologize, you guys, for all this lag. There's nothing I can do about it. Like, I don't have enough money to get another computer. I will get another computer as soon as possible, I promise. But for right now, I can't do anything. I'm curious as to where my plane went, honestly. I don't know. Is it that one there? Would I have made it out of that? Yeah, it was that one there. I would have made it out of that if I hadn't ejected. Although I probably would have died soon after from the enemy planes. So on that terrible note that my computer sucks, I'm going to leave you guys. I'm going to wait for it to finish loading. So on that sad note that my computer sucks, I'm going to have to leave you guys. Give me any comments, tricks. I probably already know them, but now without Fraps running. Hey everybody, Future Penguin here, and from this point on the video got corrupted and I can't use it anymore, so I'm making this little add-in here so that I can just tell you guys, send me a comment, I will respond to everything that you guys send. Michael, I know you're there. Like the video. Jaden, you like the video. Everybody like the video. It'll be a great time. Just thought I'd finish the video off there by telling you guys I love you guys, and this is the Mighty Penguin signing off. See you later.